Hi guys, welcome back to my live stream. All right, so I'm testing some things out. I'm definitely going to be playing this on Twitch at the same time. So let me know because I haven't started on Twitch yet. Last time, by the way, coming into stream as usual, please make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. It is absolutely free to do so. If you enjoy my very long live streams or my short little 30-second videos, please just support the channel by making sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell if you want to know whenever my videos begin. Smash the like button. It's all free to do that. So I want to thank you to those of you guys that have done that for me over the years. And definitely check out the link I have linked to the top of the stream if you want to check out Robinhood. You also want to do 24-hour trading like I do. I would say I do most of my trades on Robinhood, but I also have MooMOO and Webull as well if you want to check that out. Link down in the description below. Thank you very much. And also, of course, follow me on X on Twitter if you haven't already. It's just Living with Lucy, Lucy, LUCI. Thank you so much. So yeah, last time I did Twitch, and I'm still trying to like handle all this Streamlabs stuff. It's very confusing to me. The last time I did it, I started Twitch first, and then I started YouTube, and then you guys were like, you couldn't hear any of the audio that I was playing on YouTube. Let me know. Like right now, I have some like beats in the background, right? Like I think you can hear it. Let me know if you can hear it. And then I'm about to start my Twitch. So then when Twitch starts, let me know if the background sound is like all of a sudden gone or something. Okay. All right. So right now, can anyone let me know? Can you hear the background sound? Like it's not just my voice, right? It's just YouTube right now. I think it should be working. Okay, wait a bit. Let me know if you can hear music in the background, okay? And by the way, I'm just so happy that waking up today did not see GameStop under $20. I'm just a little bit scared. Just a little bit, just a tad. I'm glad that we're still not at the $27 level yet, or 30s, better yet. And I'm happy. I'm happy that we didn't drop beneath that $23 support line. That's important. Important for hope. Does it mean I think like it's never going to drop under $20? I have no idea. I have no idea. You hear my groovy music? Anyone? There's people in here. No one's answering me. You guys, hold on. Can you hear the music in the back? I'm assuming you can hear me, right? Okay, hi there, Mandrew. Can you hear the music in the back that I'm playing? And this is before I start Twitch. I'm test some things out. I feel like I'm trying to see if once I start Twitch and once I start my Streamlab, will it cut all the sound. I can't hear anything. I'm fully playing it. That is so weird. Nothing in the background. Maybe I just need to listen to one of my own. Give me a second. I don't get it. Hold on. Hold on. I'm literally playing my own. So it's not a Streamlabs thing. Like I literally just can't. Why is it doing that though? That's so weird. Okay. Thanks, guys. All right. I tried. Hi there. All right. All right. So weird. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. So I was playing music, but not like music from other artists, but just music that I made in the backdrop. And I thought that you guys could hear it this entire time. I guess YouTube just like automatically make sure that doesn't go through or something. It's so strange. Okay. Oh well. What about all the other times that I played all the Roaring Kitty clips? Like, I played so many of the Roaring Kitty videos in the background, and I thought you guys could hear it this whole entire time, so you just couldn't hear anything. That is so whack. Okay, whatever, whatever. We're just gonna start. All right, going live. Going live on my Twitch. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Confirm and go live. I want to say thanks, by the way, for those of you guys also, if you are on YouTube and you want better quality videos, more HD videos, and you want to see the screen of GameStop on the side, the price. I mean, it's at 24.47 right now is what I'm seeing on Yahoo Finance. You should check out my Twitch where I'm trying to gain more hours so I can become an affiliate. I'm almost there. So thank you guys to those of you guys that followed. You need like 50 followers and you need like a certain amount of concurrent watchers, which I think I also hit. So at this point, I think I just need 4 more streams for this month, which won't be too hard. I'll probably do it like every day. And I need like an hour and a half, which I'm going to be done today because yesterday I did like a 3-hour long stream. So thank you to those of you guys that have already gone on Twitch and supported me over there. But for those of you guys that have not already done so and you want a better quality, because I hear the complaints of my quality is not good enough here on YouTube. And I apologize. I don't have Ethernet here. I only have Wi-Fi. One day, maybe when I get my own place, I'll get Ethernet, but I will put, this is my Twitch link for those of you guys that want better quality, better sound. There you go. Hey, I have another egg for y'all. CryptoLink says what? Okay. Altcoin crash wouldn't last forever. So I actually did see, hi there, Low Roller Scratcher. Nice to see you. Happy Tuesday, by the way, guys. All of you guys in here. Tomorrow we get a day off. I don't know about you guys. I'm not very happy about that because I love my days. I love my days where, you know, I can ship products that I sell on eBay. I like days where the markets are open. I don't really like taking breaks. It's not really my style, but it's all good. Okay. What's I gonna do? Oh well, I guess you guys can't hear it, but I'll just play my own stuff. I have this like groovy, funky guitar riff music like at the back, and it's not like copyright or anything. It's just online. But, oh well, it's all good. You'll hear it in my vlog. Like I'll start incorporating like more vlogs where you'll hear like music in the back where I made it. So no worries. Stock market since June 19 holiday tomorrow. Yep, no stock market tomorrow. June 19th. Today was kind of interesting. I mean, I'm just glad that obviously GME, like I said, did not drop below 20. Yes, new stuff is moving, but I feel like everything's a fake out. So like, okay, Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ. This is what happens, man. This is what happens when I get on the train. So we swapped. If you missed it, okay. So basically, I bought it 10.50. I bought it like 10.15. I sold it like 10.55, 10.60. Okay, and then afterwards, I fully regretted it because I saw it go to like 12, and then the FOMO kicked in, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go back in, and then I buy it higher than my price sold for, or around that price. I think I bought it again at like, let's see here, my average is, oh god, my average is 10.73, so I am down. I'm down. I'm down about 10% right now on my Uniswap, and it's moving up, and I feel like it's baiting me to want to buy more, but I'm gonna control myself, and I won't. And I guess I'll start off with this video. Like I'm gonna do my like eBay listings and stuff like that while I'm talking to you guys. I just want to say I hope you guys learn from my mistakes, and I feel like I'm learning from my own mistakes. Obviously, 2021, and just like I no longer want to. I feel like I'm just still like so new to trading. Like I know I've done like I pretty much tried everything there is to try in terms of trading besides short selling. Like I don't want to do that. I don't plan on doing that. I don't do margin trading. Those are the two things that I don't do. I do a lot of things, but I don't do those two things because those are like way too high risk for me. I just cannot handle it. Like when you know you can't handle something, you just stay away from it. But I pretty much tried all the different types of four options contract, right? So buy call, buy put, sell put, and I like, and then just regular trading stocks. So I've done all of that. And I feel like through the years since 2019, slowly building up, like I didn't do options until 2020. And I slowly like built my way up from that, right? Like I had to watch YouTube videos, self-teach, try it out. And I feel like the best way for me, I've never done like the paper trading stuff that people do. By the way, never financial advice on my channel. You could already see that through all my descriptions. Never financial advice on my channel, entertainment purposes only. Um, am I ready for 621? Chief C says, no, I'm ready for 622 because I'm reading a little bit too hard. I'm like one of those crazy folks on X that's like reading too hard into all of Roaring Kitty's tweets, except I didn't even dig that deep. I didn't like watch every single one of his like videos that he posted, his meme videos. But I believe the tennis match, dude, June 22nd, it might mean something because that's the date in like the 1981 or whatever that occurred when the guy was really mad at the match, of the tennis match. I feel like, yeah, maybe it's alluding to the fact that maybe June 21st will be something, or maybe June 22nd. I'm very excited, but I have sell call options on my GMB shares. So I'm honestly I'm ready to go. I'm ready to bounce. I should have bounced like more than 5 days ago, right? What was that? More than 5 days ago? Has it been 5 days or more than a week ago? Whenever we were last at like 40, closer to $40. That's probably when I should have bounced. So yeah, regrets on that. Anyways, so talking about lessons, I just want to share this before I lose it from my mind. I realized today that through my years of trading, my biggest mistakes are one, sunken cost fallacy. Like I'm still dealing with it, right? Like having had so much, watching it drop, you're just like, you like, let's say you buy a stock at $10, right? Like I buy a stock at $10, it goes to $100. And I didn't sell at 100. Then it starts coming down. It goes to 90, and it goes to 79, and it goes to 69. And like there is that resentment inside. And I'm just like, oh man, I didn't sell it at $100. So how dare I sell it at like $69, right? Like it's just, you just don't feel good about it. That is like a cost fallacy where you feel like you put in so much time, you put in so much money, emotions, all of that playing through, and then you're just like diamond handing onto something that you shouldn't really be diamond handing on. And I feel like that's my biggest problem. And I should have known better in 2021, but I was too new to everything. I never experienced 10x before in my life. And dealing with that, it really hurt. It made me feel really dumb, even though, like I said, I'm new and I shouldn't be so hard on myself. But I'm not, I don't feel like, okay, there's people who are just like trading like their first year. So they're like even more new. They're more green than me. And I feel like I shouldn't be that green, but I still feel that way, right? Like I don't feel like a professional trader. I don't think I ever will. It's not like I was professionally trained in trading at all. I never paid for any courses. I just like learn everything on YouTube by myself. Hi there, Pellon. Welcome. I see you there. Okay, so we said hi to Mandrew. Stephen Barry, welcome, welcome. Chief C, Low Roller Scratcher. Low Roller Scratcher says, you still living in your mommy's basement? Actually, no, there's no basement here in California. I don't know anybody who lives in a basement. Actually, at one point in time, I did live in a place where it was like a lower floor, but it's not necessarily a basement. Yeah, I don't think they do basements in California because there's so many earthquakes. But yeah, no, unfortunately, my mom doesn't live here. But yeah, I have to pay rent like most. I don't own my own place. Um, but I will say that I'm in a better financial position because I choose to live in a very small place. If I wanted to live in a bigger place, I would have to work out a lot of my previous crypto and stock tendencies made in 2021. But to each his own. I think a lot of like my friends wouldn't be able to live like me. Not I think, I know because they told me so. But I can handle it. I can handle it. DJ Lurbug, hi there. Welcome, welcome. Happy Tuesday. Cheers, cheers, cheers. What are you guys drinking? Um, Sorry, so I lost my train of thought. So continuing on with what I said, I feel like I have learned to not diamond hand so much of my positions because that really, in the long run, it doesn't end well for me, right? Like, because I've had so many situations in stocks and in crypto where, like, okay, you see it rise up and you get greedy and you're like, oh, I bought it for 10, I'm not going to sell it at 100. Okay, and now it dropped to 90, and you're like, okay, well, now I'm definitely waiting for 110, and it just keeps on dropping, keeps on dropping. And then sometimes I'm smart enough to get out while I'm still in the green, like $10 bought in, I still get out at $20 at bare minimum or $30. And then other times I diamond hand it all the way till it's like below, right? It's like I bought it at 10, till I go to 100, and I diamond hand it till $5, and then I'm really holding. So that's like I feel like my biggest mistake, and I feel like if you guys are watching this, again, I don't tell you what to buy. I don't tell you what to sell. I mean, if you want to see my trade alerts, some of you guys do pay for my Patreon, so thank you for that. You can check out my links below for paid subscriptions if you do want to see my trades, whether you want to like Jim Cramer inverse me or whatever you want. But yeah, like I feel like that's the thing that I learned the most. And then number two is that I need to. And number two thing I realized about myself. I don't know if you guys are working on that too, but it's a really big problem. I have a problem holding on to cash, which is really weird because I save so much money, like, in real life, like, when I make money, like, off eBay and, like, all my different e-commerce platforms or in-person sales, like, I make money and I save that money. Like, I'm a really good saver, and I've always been that way ever since I was, like, a kid and I was working as, like, a telemarketer. I always save money. But then for some reason, when I put my money into, like, a trading portfolio, I just love to spend that. It's like it's uncontrollable. Like, I tell myself, like, "Okay, we're gonna dollar cost average it. Okay, let's wait like maybe 2 months before we jump back into this, before we like let's wait for this thing to drop like 25% or 30% before we like average in." But I have this problem where like if I buy something and then it drops like 5 to 10% and it's not even that much, I'm like jumping back in. I'm like, all right, let's put like, okay, I put 5 grand. I'm like, oh, let's put another like $10,000 in. Let's go from like -5% to like just being down like -3% or something. So that's a really big problem that I'm still trying to work on. So I'm sharing this with you guys. Hopefully, you learn from my mistakes and you don't have to deal with the same thing. I'm actually amazed that I'm still working on the latter, like the second problem that I'm telling you guys about, because the first problem, I think, especially through Dogecoin, having bought it at like 1 cent to 3 cents and then not selling it at 75 cents, that's pretty much ingrained in my mind. Like that was like a really big blow to my ego and like just really my own intelligence and everything. Like it was like a really big fail, right? And I feel like that really, I that stuck with me, and I feel like at least I'm slightly doing better with that. Where now I'm like trying to cash out quicker. Like if I made enough money, and by enough I mean like I don't need to 10x anymore. When I feel like I made enough money, technically with Doge it was like 70x that I did with these. But anyways, I feel like now I'm better with letting go at a lower price, right? Um, Even if it's like I bagged it at like 3x or something like that. I'm like, I'm okay with it. Or even like sometimes I make 10% and I'm like, cool, let's bounce. So I think the first part of it, I don't know what you guys find, which one you find harder if you're dealing with the same issues as me trading. So let me know down in the comment section below if you're kind of dealing with the same problems and like which one you find harder. But I find the second part harder, like holding on to cash. Like I love buying stocks. And now I'm like, I've gone into this crazy like options rabbit hole where I'm like buying way too many options. I'm like, buy put here, buy call over here. Sell call options are good either way. Hi there, welcome back. Some of you folks that were here yesterday. You stream tomorrow, Crypto Links. So I'm going out tomorrow, but I'm going out with friends to like play some pickleball. I don't know if you can see, but I still have a bruise here from hitting myself in the head by accident. When I was trying way too hard at pickleball. I'm a try hard. I go so hard at everything, even though I suck at nearly everything. Like I'll try really hard playing Mario Kart with friends, even though I always lose. Um, and I'll try really, really hard at sports, even though I'm usually the worst on the team. Like if you have me on your badminton team or your tennis team or whatever, like if we're playing together, like sucks for you because you're gonna have to carry the team. Usually when I play with my SO, like he carries the team. Like he's really, really good at tennis. So yeah, I usually just don't do that much. I don't move my legs around as much as I should. But anyways, I'm going back for more, and hopefully I won't hit myself in the head this time. Um, Sorry, lost my train of thoughts. But yeah, I will probably stream tomorrow because I'm a try hard. So of course I'm gonna try and become an affiliate with Twitch. And I need a stream. I think you need to do like what does it say? I think you need to do like at least 8 streams a month or something like that, which is not that hard because YouTube's requirements are way harder. YouTube is like 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours. Yeah, 4,000 hours of watch time. That one was hard to achieve. With Twitch, it's just like 50 followers, which I already got. You have to stream like 9 times in a month, which I'm working on. And then what else? Concurrent watchers. I think you need like 4 or 5 at a time. I forget, or 3. So thank you for those of you guys that are watching this on Twitch. And what's the last one? Oh yeah, I need like 8 hours of streaming. I already did that. So I'm basically good. I just got to do like an hour and a half of this. So I'm gonna be chatting with you guys and then doing my orders. But yeah, welcome. For those of you guys that are on Twitch, are you hearing anything? Hi there. The Remmings Twitch. The Twitch stream looks way better than your YouTube stream. Thank you so much. Do you hear music though? Like, can you hear the background sound? Like my music. Hold on, that I made. I just realized that on Twitch, I thought that I could totally play like Sabrina Carpenter, like Espresso, but you can't. I got notified that you can't play that music either. So lesson learned. Let's see here. Yeah, let me know if you hear this to whoever is on Twitch, because apparently the people on YouTube cannot hear it. Yeah, on Twitch. So sorry to answer that, Crypto Link. I'll be streaming tomorrow, most likely. Oh, okay, cool. That's so weird. I don't know why it does this. Maybe it's like a Streamlabs thing that like when I'm on Streamlabs, the music is played to you guys on Streamlabs, like via Streamlabs onto Twitch, but it's the background sound is just not being played on YouTube. That's something I will never understand. I don't know, maybe I'm just not good with like tech in general. But like how is it that I could hear the music through the computer and the computer's music doesn't like somehow get through to the people on YouTube? I don't know, man. That's just something that's way too hard for my head to comprehend. Yeah, like it hurts my brain to think about it. It's like if it's looping at me and I can hear it and it's in this space, how is it not being like flipped back onto YouTube? Can you try Rumble? No, man, low roller scratcher. I can't, dude. You have no idea. I have 6. I'm handling 6 different e-commerce platforms. If I do one more stream load of any kind, or like one more even social media platform, I think my mind would actually just I can't handle it. All right, okay. What are we doing? Okay, Dogecoin. Let's check out Dogecoin. Dogecoin is at 12.2 cents. I mean, let's just be happy that we're not at 10 because I honestly freaked out yesterday and I'm like, holy cow, we're riding down to 10, aren't we? And then when if you break 10 for Dogecoin, it's not long until we hit 7 cents, and that's just scary. Patrick Wong, thank you so much, Patrick, for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Patrick, you're awesome. I don't say it enough. Thank you for supporting me on my other platforms as well. Hi, Lucy. Why do Tesla and GME chart look the same? Dope Short says. Do they look the same? I don't know. Is Tesla down today? I'm no longer in my Tesla stock, so I wouldn't know about that. Let's see here. Oh my gosh, Skechers is up. I'm like watching Skechers because I wear Skechers shoes, but I haven't bought into any Skechers shares yet. But I like it. I like the stock. Nvidia just continues to climb higher at $136.55, and it's still moving. Um, Tesla is down today. Yeah, you know what? It does kind of look that way. It's $184 right now. We have Tesla, except Tesla's only down 1.37% today. Whereas GameStop, let's look into GameStop. GameStop is down 2.1% on the day after hours, still heading downwards. We're currently at 24.48. But again, guys, I'm gonna just celebrate the fact that we're not under 20. We could still meet under 20 later, but I'm very happy with this. Couldn't ask for more. I'm gonna charge my phone a little bit. Are you planning to create another account? No, I'm not low roller scratcher. And did you just change your wait? Is that another low roller scratcher? Oh wait, never mind. Sorry. There was something covering your image. No. I'm done. No more creating any other things. But again, you never know. Never say never. So for those of you guys that are not already following me on X, please smash the like button. Or I don't know what people do on Twitch. Like the video, whatever. Make sure you're following me. And I would say in order for us to stay connected for the next 50 years, however long I decide to do streams and videos, which I feel like I will do till the end of time, just follow me on X because I feel like in Elon Musk I trust, and I feel like I'll stay there for a while. So follow me on X, Living with Lucy, and over there I have my link tree link, and I think I have like all the links that I'll ever have to any platform that I have over there. So that's how we stay connected. 3D printing is the future, Ironhawk says. Okay, so what stock ticker symbols should I look at if I think 3D printing is the future, guys? Sharing is caring. One keycap says quad witching week on Friday, GME to the moon. So see, that's the thing. I don't understand like quad witching enough. I just know it happens once every quarter, so 4 times a year, and that's when all the different 4 types of contracts supposedly expire. So then you have people fighting for the stock price to be at a certain level, depending on what they bought it in for. So that's my understanding of it, and I feel like that's probably more of hedgie's work than like the regular retail investor. I'm sure regular retail investor plays a part, but I feel like that's like when like if a lot of hedge funds bought in like a lot of options or whatever, and then they have to like figure out what to do to get the price at a certain price for the stock, right? So I don't know. I don't know what will happen, but I'm excited. Wednesday's off. Thursday we come back on. I think yeah, Thursday, Friday will be very interesting. I just pray. I mean, not that praying works in the stock market, but I seriously just pray that crypto is in the green by Thursday, like really in the green. I'm just I can't. It hurts my eyes to look at Ethereum under 3,500. Like it's just unbelievable to me that after the spot ETH ETF, coming after the spot Bitcoin ETF, that we cannot even get to 3,800. I mean, we were there 3,800 for ETH, and that's not even close to the old all-time high of 4,800 back in 2021 of November. But that's just mind-boggling. How could this be? But I mean, right now it seems really far fetched to even if July, like when crypto moves, it moves really quick. But right now, the rumors are that by July, the beginning of July, I think like the first 2 weeks of July, that we're going to get those spot ETH ETFs actually trading because it's already been approved by the SEC, but it's not trading yet. That's the rumors that I'm hearing. But anything can change. Maybe they could be like, oh, never mind, it's delayed till August. So let me know. What do you guys think? All right, what do we think? Will ETH reach new all-time highs like BTC did when their spot ETH ETFs traded? But then again, remember, the Bitcoin ET spot ETFs traded and Bitcoin didn't actually hit all-time highs because that's when it was approved and it was trading. That was January of 2024 this year. But then Bitcoin didn't actually hit new all-time highs until I believe after either March-ish or April-ish, right? So let's just, what do you think? Do you think it's going to hit new all-time highs afterwards, though? And when I say like when it happens, you can think of it like even 2-3 months out, you can still say yes. But if you feel like 2-3 months passes by or during, after the spot ETH ETF gets approved, I mean, not approved, it's already approved, but after the spot ETH ETF is fully trading, 3 months onwards of that, do you think it's going to hit a new all-time high, meaning going above 4,800? And if it doesn't, then your answer would be no, okay? By Caspa, well, you can't. Steven says, why? How you got a lot of Caspa? Question is, how much did you get in on it for? All right, give me 1 second. I got a list while I'm talking to you guys. I'm just going back to customers. Just multitasking over here. So yeah, chat amongst yourselves. And yeah, also let me know in the chat in case I'm missing something huge. Like, GME rising to like $60 or something. I'm so excited. I don't know. I feel like usually in the stock market it's like always opposite of what I want. And right now I actually after selling those cover calls on my GME shares, I actually don't want GME to cross over $60 and hit my strike price and me having to force sell it. I don't want that. So I feel like because I don't want that, guys, it's going to happen before July 26th. I'm telling you, like, it's like inverse Kramer, but like inverse Lucy, like usually whatever I want doesn't happen. The opposite happens. And I'm like praying for GameStop because like now I realize there's so much tendies to be made. Like if you are deep into like the GME shares, right? And there's so much volatility. And usually with like any type of options, when there's like high volatility, I mean, there's high risk as well because you don't know which way it's going to go, but you're going to get paid out like more money. So the cover calls are like a lot of money. If I could keep up those cover calls, I realized, like right now, I just did like basically a little over a month out, and then let's say July 26th, we're still at like $30, $28, $24 GME, but I still want a diamond hands position, and I'm just gonna continue to like do those cover call options. Like I'm gonna be making like money every single month. It's crazy. As long as GME doesn't go bankrupt and doesn't go to like $5 or whatever. But at the same time, that's harder in my opinion now that they have like $4 billion in cash. But now part of me is speculating. I'm like, we don't know. We don't know what Roaring Kitty did for those 3 years that he disappeared, but what if dude just had all those shares and he was like making mad money through like cover call options? He totally could have done that. Like 100%. And also like call options and whatnot too. Like as long as he believes in stuff. After my careful many hours of analysis on him, I truly believe that he's going to be in it at least longer than I will be. That's what I think, honest opinion, not financial advice. Faded. Hi there, Faded. Welcome to my stream, Dope Shorts. Okay, Faded says, is it bad that I did my transfer Robinhood to Fidelity? Now I gotta wait till next week for it to be fully transferred through. Well, I mean, like this stuff does take time. I haven't done a transfer since I've done transfers between like Webull and Robinhood, like for a while. So I do feel for you because I remember it's never fun to have to wait for your money to arrive. But I mean, you have to think about your reasons, like whatever reason it may be that you did that, and that's your choice, right? Like I don't know which one's better. Like I've never used Fidelity, so I started like I used other trading platforms before Robinhood, but I wasn't seriously trading all that much. And when I got serious, surprisingly, because most people don't take Robinhood seriously, no offense. But when I started trading, for me it was Robinhood. And I don't know, I like it. I like the user interface. Okay. Like I know a lot of people are like, how could you be in GME when they did that to GME? And I'm like, bro, like it wasn't just Robinhood. The buy buttons were stopped like literally everywhere. So you can't really just blame Robinhood. But anyways, um, yeah, my only bone to pick with Robinhood right now is that I signed up for my gold credit card and I still didn't get it yet. And I hate that they won't give you the real solid gold. Or I think it's like 14K gold, not 18K gold. That'd be way too expensive. But I think it's either 10K gold or 14K gold or something like that. You don't get like an actual gold heavier, like real solid gold made, not just like a steel one. Credit card from Robinhood that garners you like 3% no, garners you 3% cash back, I believe, on like everything, unless you can refer like 10 other people onto Robinhood Gold. So, but with that being said, for those of you guys that are interested in getting Robinhood Gold, use my link down in the description below. I think I do have that there. Do I? Let me double check. Is it somewhere in there, or did I not put it in there? Well, I guess you can join through me. So maybe you could just join through Robinhood and then get Robinhood Gold. I think that's how that works. Hold on. I got to search. Robinhood Gold. Did I not save that? Okay. I don't think I saved how to do it. Okay. I'm going into my Robinhood. Investing, rewards, gold perks, Robinhood Gold. Oh, right. I think I need to get people to get Robinhood Gold. That's the thing. Gold perks. Where does it say refer people? I do it on my phone. To be honest, though, like I don't feel like I use much of the perk for the gold perks besides the buying power, though. Like my buying power is automatically getting 5% APY. That's what I like about it. But then I constantly spend my money. Like I'm constantly buying stuff. So I'm like, oh, it's not like I'm leaving like, $100,000 in like cash. That'd be awesome. I mean, that'd be like $5,000 per year, which is not bad. The gold card is pretty cool, not gonna lie. Fada says yes. So, anyways, whatever. I'm too lazy to go find it. If you want to join Robinhood and then get Robinhood Gold using my link, pinned to the top of the stream or down in the description below. I appreciate it. But otherwise, if you're new to Robinhood, you can get it and then you can get fractional shares. But it's sad. Like I feel like Robinhood is only in the U.S., right? Like I don't think they have it in other countries. If they had in other countries, it would be super awesome. Because I know like sometimes I talk about Robinhood, but then in other countries, they're like, I don't know what you're talking about. Nvidia is a new Tesla. I remember pre 5-to-1 split 2020. Tesla was 530. Then in 2021, it went to 2,300 every day. He kept saying the run is over, but it wasn't. Chief C said, "Well, okay, wait, hold on. Let's see here. Yeah, you're not talking to the right audience because I'm actually very bearish on Nvidia because I believe it like not for the long term because long term I'm bullish on Nvidia, long term I'm bullish on Tesla. However, I believe in pullbacks. So for me, I believe that a pullback is bound to happen with like anything that just hit new all-time highs, like beat out Apple at one point. I think Apple is still above Nvidia right now, but I don't know anymore. They're like neck to neck, 3.3 trillion or something market cap. Anyways, my question was, will ETH reach new all-time highs like BTC did when their spot ETF? Oh, I wrote ETH. Spot ETH. I meant ETS, not TETS. I don't know what that is. Sorry, guys. Typo there. 50% said yes. All right, cool. We have no idea. That means no one knows. Nobody knows. That's how I feel every day. Ooh, okay. All right. Shiba's moving up. Tesla's moving up. Dogecoin's moving up. All just ever so slightly. Let's look at the overall global crypto market cap. List more stuff. Oh, and I can't neglect Twitch. I'm gonna look at Twitch in a bit. Doge is driving me crazy, so I stopped watching it. Hi there, Nikel. Welcome. Welcome to Twitch. Yeah, Doge. It's sometimes I just pretend like it's not there. Some positions, you're just like, yeah, you're there, but I'm gonna pretend you're not. That's kind of how I deal. It's too sad to look at all the time. But yeah, to be honest, my feelings for Dogecoin, I still love it. I still have hope for it. However, I think we all will be very lucky. Anybody who's invested in Dogecoin right now, if we could even get back to 75 cents by the end of 2025. Because when I made my statement to my friends, myself, my parents, I told them, they're like, how long are you going to hold Dogecoin for, Lisa? How long are you going to have any Dogecoins before you like get rid of all your Dogecoin? And I was always like, I'm gonna give it till the end of 2025. Like I will always have some Doge until the end of 2025 because I want to see what happens. And I want to see what happens. I'm curious what happens with Dogecoin because I believe in the 4-year cycle. And I feel like it hit its all-time high in 2021 of May. And same with Ethereum. I want to see it hit a new all-time high, but I'll give it to like 4 more years. So we're still too early, in my opinion. Like this could all happen a year and a half from now or a year from now. So it'll be like June 2025. But the reason why I say I'm feeling more reluctant and my confidence has diminished slightly for Dogecoin to hit actually exactly at $1 because we all know how hard it is to hit that like solid whole number of like the $1 or the $100 or I don't know, in this case for Nvidia, maybe another $200 mark, right? I think that's hard, one. And then two, it's just we need a lot of catalysts for Dogecoin to like get back to honestly even 60 cents. Because we went to 22 cents this year. Like we went to 22 cents, right? Like I'm not making this up. And then it just dropped and it just kept on dropping. And now we're like at 11 cents again. And it's like another deja vu. So right now we're seeing things tick up slightly with crypto. I don't know though. I don't know if this is it and like we're gonna go back to the moon or if this is just another fake out. Kind of feels like a fake out to me. Like, oh, we're going up a bit, and then you get all these people to buy the dip, like for the 20th thousand time, and then boom. So just gotta be careful. I feel like you got to know when you've done enough buying the dips. I've definitely bought the dips this time around. Like I bought it, and then now I'm like almost out of ammo, and I need to save some ammo just in case GME drops below 20. So now I'm pretty much done with my crypto dip buying. But good luck to you guys if you're still buying the dip because you planned out your still have ammo. I on the other hand, I gotta go make more ammo. I gotta work hard and make more money to add into my trading account, or just take out somebody. To be honest, like some days I'm just like, I think I'm in too deep. I need to like take out some and just celebrate it. I've been really hard on myself, guys. Like I put money into my trading portfolios and they almost never come out, like ever. And then I do other things. Then I do like e-commerce to make other money to like survive and thrive and live and eat food off of. Like I don't really use my trading money. I'm just like, oh, my trading money is like my retirement money, like I need to keep that there. So it's tough. It's tough. But other days I'm like thinking about, oh my gosh, what if something happens to me and like I didn't really like get to go travel enough. I didn't go enough places. Like I need to go travel. I need to like spend more money. So just gotta make the right decisions in life. Let me ask you guys this. Actually, I'm very curious. And by the way, if you're late to my stream, it's all good. Please just smash the like button. It's absolutely free to do so. Make sure you're subscribed. And if I have like any of my questions that I asked through the stream, like just comment it down below. I'll still see it. I mean, as long as your comments are respectful, like I'll read them. I may not have time to respond to all of them, but I usually try to look at all of them. But we'll start a poll here. Okay. Actually, what was that other thing that I was talking about? Okay. Which one is more? We'll do this one first. Which one is more hard for you? Keeping cash balance to buy more dips. Buy the dip. I can't spell that much. Buy the dip. Or selling in the green. Okay, so that's what I want to ask you guys. Okay, so let me explain it for those of you guys that missed my question. My explanation is, well, the question is, which one's harder for you to keep a cash balance? Like, let's say you're like, okay, I'm gonna have like, let's say you have $100,000 portfolio, and you're already trading like $10,000 in like stocks, options, whatever, and then you got like $90,000 in cash, and you tell yourself like, I'm gonna keep at least $50,000 cash, but then you keep blowing through it, like you constantly use all your cash flow, like your balance. Is that harder for you to maintain like cash in there, or is it harder for you to like sell in the green, like to be able to sell a stock when it's making a lot of money? Like let's say you bought it at $10 and you're selling it at 90, and then let's say it goes to $90 and you don't sell, but then you'll still sell it at 80. Like you're better at doing like that's like which one's harder for you? Selling in the green. So I guess what you guys are trying to say is it's just harder to make money, right? I agree with that. Cheers to that. It's very hard to make money. I hope that one of these days I can get back into it, and be confident enough to maybe be like one of those people that do those live trades. Like I've never shared, like I think before in one of my live streams, like way back 2021. And I still do it every now and then where I'll show you my portfolio and I'll be like swipe and I'll like submit a trade. But I've never done it in a way where like I see some people like you got your whole setup, the proper trading setup. It's all professional with like the 5 monitors. Maybe one day I'll buy that. And and then they like just trade, like live trading. And I'm like, that's so much pressure. I don't know how people do it. But I aspire to be like that one day and just trade live. I would love it if Roy and Kitty could do like live trades. But I watched his live streams, like enough of them now. Like I don't think he actually does that. But he does talk about them. Like he'll talk on and on about like his thesis, why he believes in the stock. But he'll say like he'll really just deep dive into like a couple of stocks, not every single one of them. So, like, who really has time to like deep dive into like every single stock? It's not realistic. You're not going to have 100 or 1,000 stocks on your watch list, and you know every little thing about it. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe you could do it if you're like Michael Burry or something, because he clearly, at least through the movie, that the way that they described him, like he looked through a lot of paperwork in order to like figure out what he figured out. All right, we got what we have going on right now. So actually today GameStop did dip to like 23, which to be honest, I hope it goes back down to 23, obviously, because if it goes back down to 23, I have the ability to maybe buy more. Ooh, should have sold on my Neo call options. I had these Neo call options, and I think yesterday that was in the green. I was only up like a couple $100. I didn't sell, and then now Neo's like slightly in the red. AMC, what the heck? Ooh, okay, yeah, it's not that bad. It's not that bad until you like zoom out to the max. Holy cow. AMC is disgusting when you zoom out and you see that it's like 360 in 2021. You're like, what did they do with this company, man? Oh, AMC, I love you, but it's hard to look at it. I'm still a believer though. I'm just you shouldn't be praying though. You shouldn't pray when you're like trading stocks. It's like, who am I praying to? The stock gods? I don't know. But you shouldn't be praying for it, but I always pray for it. I always pray for AMC. I'm like, can you maybe like switch it up over there at the board, or like have someone else take the reins? We need another Ryan Cohen in there. Sorry guys, I gotta get back to something on my other phone. Be right back. I was just charging over there. I'm like, I could just phone over here. I love superchargers. Like Apple. I think one of the greatest things that they've done so far is like superchargers. I just can't go back to regular charging stations anymore. You know. On the 1 month chart, Bitcoin has been, hi there, DJ Larbug. On the 1 month chart, Bitcoin has been consolidating between 72 and 64. Ooh, it dropped to 64, huh? A breakout is going to happen, and the top 10 crypto will follow. However, the real question is, when will this occur? Good question. I don't know, but I don't think it's going to be this month. Month is looking pretty bad, guys. Oh my God, even Solana couldn't keep it at 140. Solana's at 137. Actually, I'm very curious about Solana. I never really bought Solana. I've just been very jealous because my SO bought Solana back when it was like $10, or when I dipped after FTX like oversold or something, and I didn't get to catch that. Ooh, oh my God, they updated CoinMarketCap, and it's like just actually it's not bad. So CoinMarketCap, did you guys already know this? When you look at the chart for CoinMarketCap, I guess they updated it, and now you can see like through the timeline, every time something new, like a big like thing happened, like Binance lists Solana, first NFT collection launch on Solana. That was 2021, I guess. Saga mobile phone sells out. I don't know what that is. Account abstractions launch on Solana. I constantly see Solana in the news though, so whatever it is that they're doing over there, they're trying really hard, which is like net good, I feel like, for a company. But let's see the 1 month chart. Okay, down. 1-year chart, you're still good because you put a bustle on at $22, believe it or not, in October of 2023. It's still like up like crazy, but down from the recent. That's why like Roaring Kitty was right. The key to staying sane in a market, not just GME, is averaging in and averaging out. And if whatever folks like, I'm sure a lot of people in Solana right now are like regretting why did they not sell at $202 in March of 2024, because that would have been a sweet play. But then again, what do I know? All I did was not sell at the top for like almost every single one of my plays, like crypto and stocks. I've never hit the top, which is really sad. Like I don't think I've ever, I don't get that often. Hi there, Ruin Nation. I don't really usually get to pick up something at the top. I mean, sorry, get rid of something at the top. But I don't know why that is, guys. Why is that? Is it because I'm just like super greedy? I'm gonna stick with that. I think that's what it is. I feel like I can never sell at the top because I'm just too greedy to sell at the top. Like it's hard. Whenever I want to sell, I'm like, I think it could continue to go higher. And I did it again with GameStop. Technically, could have sold, could have sold, could have, should have, would have. Oh, I think someone right now about it. But yeah, GameStop. It's crazy because I kind of predicted it. Like I told you guys on the live stream. I was like, oh man, GameStop looks like it's just doing this repetitive thing of going to $31 and then down to 27, $31 down to 27, and then 28 to like 30s. I'm like, maybe I should sell and just like try to like trade it. But then I like doubted myself and I'm like, I can't do this. I can't time the market. And then now I'm fully regretting it because that is in fact what I should have done. Now looking back. By the way, guys, we got more subscribers. Thank you so much for those of you guys that have already subscribed to the channel. I love seeing familiar faces. I think I've seen you guys for like a couple of years here now. I know. You're awesome. If I haven't made that clear. Okay, give me 1 second. I love your eyeshadow. Sorry, I'm posting my short videos. Like every time I make a video, I have to like, post it everywhere. So it takes some time. Ruination says, while BTC has pushed ahead, other cryptos have lagged behind versus what it was doing before. Yeah, some crypto like just aren't moving at all. And apart like Tezos, for example, like I've had Tezos for years now. Like I bought Tezos back in 2020, I think, maybe even 2019. I sold Tezos and I made money off Tezos, but then I like jumped back in, which is like a bad idea. When you jump back in after you sell it in the super green of like a bull cycle, right? But I did that with Jasmine. I did that with Tezos, a lot of other things. So I feel like a lot of those older cryptocurrencies like Tezos that's been around for a while, not like the newer ones, it's not really making that comeback. I'm not jinxing it and saying like it can never make a comeback, but the future's not looking that bright right now. Like I wouldn't be too shocked if like by 2025 Tezos is like all of a sudden 50 cents. Like it's like at like 70 something cents. And I bought the dip at like 80 cents. So I'm really mad at that. I just went too hard. It's my own fault. Like I shouldn't have bought that much. Like it's okay to buy some, but I just went a little bit hard on how much I got, and now it's harder for me to like dollar cost average. My problem with dollar cost averaging down is like I really need to like I'm not that great at math, but I feel like you don't have to be that good at math as in like common sense, right? Like if you put $10,000 into something, you're gonna need like another $30,000-$40,000 plus to properly dollar cost average in once it dips like 30%, 20%, or 50%. But then I keep messing up on that because the proper way to do it is like, okay, if I have like 100 grand, I should be putting in like 1,000, and then maybe like if it drops, then I could put in like 2,000. Drops again, you put in like 3,000, 5,000. Whereas like I'm more of, oh, okay, it looks kind of cheap right now. Let me just put like 20 grand in it, and it's like I don't have the money to back it up. So that's how you get into a lot of trouble. So, oh, it seems we all have problems selling in the green. Okay, so 56% of you agreed that that's just harder. I had another question for you, but I'll get back into focus once I'm done loading this video. Give me a second. Hope you guys are having a good Tuesday. Anyone have any plans for tomorrow? Or are you just going to be like staring at crypto and trading? I'm getting out for fresh air. Like I'm going to go and play pickleball with friends and try to forget about the market for like 2 seconds before we make a comeback, hopefully for GME on Thursday. Any takers on like how much you think GME is going to be by like Friday? You know, people, you guys are excited by the 21st. I actually hope something happens on the 21st, but like I don't have that much faith that, okay, we're going to go to like the moon on the 21st. Remember, we only really did for GME like 80 and then ride down and then 60, ride down and then like 46. So I don't know what the next high is going to be. We'd be lucky if it hits 36, to be honest, in my opinion. Most people are staking Solana. It will come back when we sell. ADA should have go sometime soon. Should have a go sometime soon. How much is? Hi there, people. How much is ADA? All right, sorry. Let's just go through the chart. Bitcoin 65,000. Okay, it's not even 64,000 anymore. Ethereum 3480. BNB 588. Ouch. Okay. Solana 137, XRP 49 cents. Good for XRP. Dogecoin. XRP is like one of those things that you like nobody really cares about. Like nobody shows it, nobody talks about it, but it's like always solid. Dogecoin 12.2 cents. I'm not very happy about that. Toncoin $7.19. Cardano is at 38 cents. Let's pull up Cardano. Cardano's at like number 10. Ooh. In the last 7 days, Cardano went from 44 to 38. Not that bad, I guess. But at the height, and I feel like everything was doing so well in March. Oh my God. We all got tricked. In March, we should have all just sold, right? Like, would have pocketed so much more money if we all just sold like all of everything in March. Dogecoin in March was even like 22 cents or something. Cardano in March was, oh my God, it was 77 cents. Jesus Christ, just like Dogecoin. It basically did a 50% slice and dice. All right. Shiba Inu is below ADA and it's down 17% on the week. Don't want to read all those zeros, but it's at 1816. After that, we have AVAX. Uniswap, my favorite. Okay. It's not my favorite, but I'm obsessed with it right now. Uniswap is, I think it's still doing, it's doing okay. It's thriving in comparison to the rest of the top 20. Like it's up 8% in the last 7 days. Still down 9.64% in the last 24 hours, which I'm praying that it bounces back from, but you know. Pitbull says, I got into Nvidia this morning. Oh my God. At the top, like where do you think it's going? Just curious. I'm biased though. I'm not for Nvidia. I'm not buying Nvidia because I'm waiting for a correction. But let me know. Let me know where do you think it's going? Do you guys think it's gonna? Those of you guys that are holding on to Nvidia for life or whatever it may be for, how high realistically do you think it's headed for? I'm just curious. I need to know like the general consensus. Like it made $250. Wait, you made $250 today, right? Nice. No, but I mean like for people that are diamond handing Nvidia, like where is it going? By the end of this year, do you see it's at 135, 36, right? Do you see 200 by the end of this year? Is that where you believe it's headed for? Oh, nice. The Tezos XTZ. It's up just a little bit, but it's nice to see some green up in here. My entire portfolio is just like red, 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 red. Oof. Oh, why is Netflix is up today? Netflix is up 1.51%. Man, wish I got Netflix last year. Netflix like basically 2x from last year, by the way. You could have gotten it for like 233. Now it's like 680 or something. Read what Ruin said, scroll up. Yeah, I read that. My guess is after the election. Oh, okay. So you think Bitcoin's going to go up after the election? I mean, generally, this is not through me. This is through people that I know that are better at trading than me. They're saying that election years are generally, usually very bullish. So that would be around election or after election, I assume. And also, if you think about back in 2017, right after Trump was elected, around January, I mean, that's inauguration, but he was already elected. And that's when I think that's when Bitcoin hit like 17,000 or whatever for the very first time. And then it inevitably crashed. Okay, we'll come back and sell. Drew Nation says, I'm honestly thinking of dumping one of my crypto and just going all in on Nvidia. I mean, I'm not going to give you financial advice on that, but good luck to all of your trades, guys. Good luck out there. All right, let me check out. Oh, nice. Okay. Sorry, guys. I didn't look at my Twitch chat for a while. Chicken Taco says, I hope Crow slash Chronos can get to $1 too. Like Chronos. Oh, wasn't that called? Is Crow the old crypto.com coin? Is that what they keep changing their name now? I heard that before they were crypto.com coin, they were also something else. Yes, legendary. I take CA. I take CA. I was all hyped on H bar in 2021. Mikal says R. All right. I don't think I ever got H bar. All right, guys. Yes, it is. Well, how much is Crow right now? Actually, let me check that. How much is Crow now? Sorry, too many tabs open, so I'm not really looking at the chat every second or your chat every second. Everywhere. But Crow. No, looking at this Cosmos number 33. So many oldies. Filecoin. Okay, Filecoin's behind Chronos. Chronos is 35 CRO, and it is down 8%. Market cap 2 billion at 9 cents. I don't even need to look at it to know it's far from the all-time high, right? Ooh, oh my God. You look at the all-time charts, it is like a Tezos. It was in November of 2021. It's just so crazy that everything was the highest in November of 2021. I mean, besides Bitcoin now making it out. It was 89. No, it's 90 cents basically. Wow. Yeah, that's big. I mean, if Chronos makes a comeback, dude, that's 10x right there. But you could really say that about a lot of other coins. I could say that about Dogecoin. I mean, technically, Dogecoin doesn't even need a 10x. We're not. That means Chronos did worse than Dogecoin then, because Chronos was 90 cents. Now it's like 9 cents, whereas Dogecoin has never hit $1, but it's at like 12 cents right now. Hello and hi there, Lucy. Thank you for always keeping the live so positive. May we all go to the moon together. Yes, I hope we can. But for now, I have to work. So I'm let you guys chat. I'm gonna keep the chat open. You guys chat amongst yourselves. I'll check in on it like in a little bit, but I gotta do some listings and respond back to some of my eBay customers. Can't forget those eBay customers. But smash the like button if you're enjoying my live streams. Really appreciate it. Let me know also if you want to start a poll, and I'll just start it for you. Hold on. Well, thanks, guys. Thanks for keeping me company as I'm working on my hours for Twitch. I might just completely like change my route. By the way, like yeah, I'm talking about like stocks and crypto and whatnot, but one of these days, I want to be one of those gamer girls. I don't know what I'm gonna play because I don't know how to play. I've only really played League of Legends. I've never played Overwatch or any of those games, but I'm very competitive. So maybe one of these days I'll do that instead. I mean, not instead, but I'll just be doing that too. So I'll just be doing live streams all day long. I'll never stop. It's actually really easy for me. Like, but I just don't. I don't really care. The person's like, "How do you do it? How do you do live streams all the time? Isn't it hard when people say mean things?" And I'm like, I don't care. It's just I see all the comments. Like I see some like rude comments sometimes, like on live streams or like on YouTube comments, and I'm like, sometimes the best comeback is no comeback at all. Just don't care enough to respond. And I feel like you guys should all carry that through life. Sometimes when someone says something to you, it's just not worthy. It's just not worthy of your breath or your mind to even need to respond to it. You're better than that. That's it. Like walking up to my own music. Wow, everyone's so bullish on Nvidia. Okay, I'm gonna end this poll. There he is. Oh, miser. You can ignore that and be poor, LOL. Stephen Barry, you're hilarious. Oh man. You can ignore that and be poor. Have fun staying poor. I'm just kidding. Um that's what I'm gonna okay. If GME if GME actually goes to 120 or higher and stays there, I'm gonna buy a shirt. Or I'll just like you can buy printers nowadays and like print on your shirt. I'll just like print on this shirt. Just say I bought GME in 2024. You didn't. Have fun staying poor. And I was kidding. Oh, but that would be like a bummer, eh? Like, imagine if you bought GME like when you saw Roaring Kitty's videos back in like 2020 and it was like $4 and you bought it, but then you sold it at like $8 pre-split. Then you watch it as it goes back to 120. That'd be wild. Oh wait, sorry, I was gonna do a poll. My poll is how high will. By the way, I'm not buying Nvidia. I'm just asking you guys. I'm actually bearish for the short term, bullish for the long run. Like I'm waiting for the pullback. But how high will Nvidia go in 3 years time? Like, what's the highest all-time high? Let's say 180. Let's do 220. Just random numbers. 300. I think 300 is a lot. It's a lot, guys. 300 would be like 9 trillion, right? I'm just throwing it out there. It's already got 3.3 trillion, but feel free to vote. Wow. Oh my God. In 3 years, it's going to go to $300. Okay, but if it's going to go to $300, I hope you guys also have the same outlook for like Apple because I feel like Apple's not going to let Nvidia walk all over it. That's my little guess. But a part of me just feels like Nvidia, it'll go high. It could still continue to go high. But if I had to make a bet on which company will stay the largest company or one of the larger companies, larger than Nvidia, I'm gonna go with Apple. Just say, I just think they really know how to make money over there. But let me know. Let me know your argument and why you believe that. Nicole, thank you. Twitch. Okay, yeah. This is for you. It's so funny. So the other day I had friends over and then my friend's boyfriend was like, "Oh, is there anything that you like wouldn't sell?" Because I'm like, "Oh, I like sell things on like eBay, sell things online. Like there's so many things I would sell, right? Like if I bought a couch and if you wanted my couch and you come to my place and you're like, I want to buy your couch for 300 and I bought it for 200, I'm like, yeah, take it. I have no connection to that. Like I don't really have like a deeper level of connection with like items that I don't care for, like a couch. But then he was like, oh, but is there anything you wouldn't want to sell? And I'm like, well, like not my memories, like not my photos, albums and stuff like that. But then also like I wouldn't sell my ghost photo. Like I legitimately will not sell this to anyone, even for like $1,000. Even though like I think this costs like maybe $40 when I bought it or something like that, or maybe my EXO bought it for me. I forget. Probably my EXO bought it for me. But yeah, like this pillow is priceless. Look at it. Look at it. It's always staring at you. It's staring into your soul. It's kind of like the Mona Lisa. It's just always looking. Hi there, chicken. Coco. Okay, sorry, Coco. Just gonna flip in and out to like through Twitch. Sorry, I'm like reading comments on Twitch, but then also on. Ooh, I go back and forth YouTube and whatnot. Hi there, JP. With everybody's name, so if I don't get it wrong, my bad. Loved your K-pop last night. Nicole says yes. So unfortunately, I can't really play my K-pop stuff anymore because I got these notifications on Twitch. I think like Twitch, they replay your videos, but they don't keep it forever like your live streams like YouTube does. I don't know why, maybe capacity. But on Twitch, it says that it will automatically, like Twitch is pretty good. It's smart enough to know, like the software basically detects that I have music like K-pop or Sabrina Carpenter and stuff like that, and then it'll like not load it for me, so I don't have any strikes. Um, so then now obviously I'm just playing stuff that I made. I don't know how it works if you go like I guess TikTok is like the only one I'll be able to like dance to because I mean it's all music there, right? But honestly, I wish like YouTube and YouTube. I don't know about Instagram actually. I don't do like live there. I should though. Should. Ruination says, Lucy, I'm holding for 10 years. Oh, you're talking about Nvidia? Okay, that's good. Yeah. No, 10 years, like who cares? Like the way that I look at it and like what I've learned from the great boring kitty, the Warren Buffett of our time, is that he said it doesn't really matter if people are shorting your stock or like basically he didn't care so much about the short sellers, right? Warren Kitty didn't care about the short sellers. He literally in 2021 was like, okay, so what if they short it? So what if somebody sells it? So like it doesn't really matter to him because as long as you believe in the company, like a 20-30% dip, whatnot, like it's just not going to shake you out. Or somebody in it might sell it and it's not going to really shake. It's not going to shake you out. Um, for those in here, I'll post what I did on YouTube. Ruin Nation said, yes, do it, do it, do it. Thank you guys, the ones that are popping into both chats. Um, on my give some love to my Twitch folks. If you're here on YouTube but you're not on Twitch, guys, um, Very easy. Very easy. You could just go into my description down below and you'll find the Twitch link and check it out over there. It's actually better quality over there is what everybody tells me. So if you want to hop over or support me on both, I'd appreciate it. Because I already have ads here on YouTube, but I'm trying to become an affiliate, which I feel like you get paid for Twitch. I think that's how that works. I have no idea what I'm doing, by the way. Each and every day is a YOLO. Ruination says, I'm so tempted to dump a crypto and just go all in and buy another 20 shares of it. But as soon as I do, that crypto will blow up. That is my life as well. Literally everything I sell goes up. Everything I hold goes down. But just don't give up. But it's not enough for me to ever stop trading, you know? I mean, luckily my account never blew up. Like I don't know what that's like. Fingers crossed though. Fingers crossed that that doesn't happen to me. I'm scared. Hold on. Ooh. I feel like the only good thing that could come out of like having an account destroyed through trading would be like I could post on Wall Street Bets and be like, look at how much money I lost. Besides that, there's nothing such a funny time where like you lose money and you post on Wall Street Bets and it's like it's a flex, you know? I don't think I've done that. But I will flex it if I have a lot of jamming games. We'll see. We'll see if I'm lucky enough for that. I'm gonna focus more on my not my trades, but on my listing. So I'm here, but I'm not gonna be able to look at the chat like every 2 seconds because I gotta. Oh, okay, hold on, hold on. I'll be right back, guys. I'm here. I gotta get stuff. BRB. Still here. I have to go and get stuff. Out of work. the thing with trying to make multiple streams of income, like I did, making that decision last year to like open up all these separate e-commerce platforms, is you actually have to work. It's like, honestly, when I started it, I was like, it's not gonna be that hard. I was like, oh, just list a bunch of things, and I didn't actually think that they would sell that quickly and like have a base of like customers. So now I constantly have to work, but it's fine. I like it. I think like when you get yourself like from like right now, I feel like you guys are my internet peeps, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok niche, and then the eBay people, like they don't know what I look like, they don't know like what I do besides just selling things on eBay, and I feel like that's a whole other level of conversation. But there's still people like that like to chat over there. Like I'll talk to them. Like yeah, it's different. It's funny. And you don't know who the other person is. Like when you're a seller on eBay or you're a seller on like I don't know Poshmark or something like that, like you could chat with people, but those people have like different profiles. Some of them use their real names or their real profiles. I don't. You don't have to put like your face on anything for obviously if you're an eBay seller, right? Like you're a store. And it's just funny. Maybe some of you guys are my customers. You don't even know it. What position you in GameStop? Hadis. My position is deep. That's what it is. I have a deep position. Is it deep value? We'll have to find out. June 21st. Or maybe sooner, or maybe no, maybe later than that. I'm honestly like really excited about GME and the possibilities, but after carefully watching countless Roaring Kitty videos, and by countless I mean like I literally probably watched he has like 800, less than 800 videos, I think, or around 800 videos. I watch like maybe 30 by now. That's not a lot. That's not even watch 10%. 10% would be like if I watch 80 videos. I am on 30 videos right now, I think, but then some of them are really long, like 5 hours, and I watch like the full thing. So I think it's safe to say I know his personality at least more than like the basic journalist that just talks smack about like GME and like everybody who trades it and Roaring Kitty. It's because I hate that they paint him as like this guy who's just like a meme trader and like a pump and dumper. And I'm like, you don't even know what you're talking about. Like he probably knows more about stocks than like you do. Like where did you go to study stocks to be even talking about it? But anyways, um, yeah, I think like after watching those videos and I see like his vision for it, even back in 2021, was actually for 2025. I'm like, you know what? I could chill. I could chill out. And it's funny because everything's for 2025, right? Because like I said, I was going to wait for a lot of my crypto positions that are already in the green, like for example, Dogecoin, and I want to see what happens for 2025, right? And like now, I guess I might have to wait for both crypto and GME and see what happens, see what unfolds for the year 2025. I mean, maybe none of them will do anything. Maybe they'll all just stay still. Like, and that's like a good ending, right? As long as nothing slices and dices like another 90%. That sucks. But I'm also prepared for that. That's also a very high probability. Anyways, happy Tuesday, guys. I'm like, I don't know if this is just like delusion at this point where I'm like, everything's gonna be all right. Hakuna Matata. Or not, or not. I got this ice cream tray at like a dollar store, and now I go to like every single dollar store. Like whether I go to like like Mexican dollar stores or like Asian dollar stores, I just can't find it anymore. I don't know why. They should sell this all the time. Like you get ice on the top, you put ice on the bottom, and you just have so much ice. But lately, I don't find it. I can't find it. putting in the mouth. Hot. It's hot every day in California. Some days I'm like, why do I live here? Why don't I just move to Seattle? Because I don't actually like the heat that much. It must be nice to be a custom baby and have all this money. I feel like when your parents are rich, like you have all these possibilities. Like you could probably YOLO your parents' money into like trading accounts. Like, hey dad, can I get like $1 million to trade? Yeah, me. Imagine. Oh my god, if I was a rich girl. If my parents were really rich, I'd probably ask my dad for like $1 million or something and just trade in GME. But unfortunately I'm not, so it's just my hard earned money that I'm YOLOing. Oh, sorry. And I was talking about real estate. So I feel like it's also really sweet, like if you just have a lot of money that you could like if you live in America, I feel like if it were up to me, I would love to have a place. I think I said this before in like New York for like the summers because it's like way too hot here in California, and then like come to California for the winter. That would be like goals. What do you guys think? Where would you live if you could live like anywhere in the world? Would it be like California, New York, one of each, or do you want to live in Texas, Florida? I hope GME doesn't go the way of Blockbuster. So that's actually funny enough. If you go and watch Nikal, sorry, I'll go over to Twitch as well. If you guys go and you look at older Roaring Kitty videos, he actually like is responding to the chat, and then the chat's constantly bringing up Blockbuster because they're like, "Is this going to be another Blockbuster? Is this going to be Blockbuster?" And he's like, "Well, obviously he doesn't think it's going to be the next Blockbuster, but there's always that possibility, you know." This is a head in technology. He told me this in the mid two. This is a head in technology. He told me this in the mid 2000s. Ruination. Okay, Ruination. I'm reading what you wrote on Twitch. Ruination says at Nikal, very good sense. Wait, never mind. Let me read everything that Ruination said. Microsoft, Meta, and AWS are expected to be among the first companies purchasing Nvidia's GB200 with NVLink, with shipment volumes expected to surpass 30,000 racks by the end of the year. The racks are servers, the next super GPUs they showed off recently. And they want to remove him from. Oh, wait, hold on, hold on. Saying he is. Oh, wait, never mind. You're talking about Elon Musk at this point. And then Ruination says, very good sense. My uncle worked in an area where he told me the private industry is 15 years ahead of government military. 7 years. And normally what people see in America is 2 years ahead of the world. This is head in technology. He told me this mid 2000s. I mean, I believe that. I feel like things are private and they're more advanced than the government because the government is not as rich as we hope, right? They're constantly going broke. If the government was actually wealthy enough, then they don't have to constantly wonder like tax the rich because they just want more money. Or maybe they're just not handling money well enough that they have to constantly be broke and wonder when the next time the lights are gonna be off. Because like I feel like I never really put that much focus on the government until like during the pandemic we were like, oh my god, is the government even gonna be like going to work anymore? Do they even have money? Like that shouldn't be a worry for an American, but you know, what you're gonna do, you know? JP Carvajal says, I think by Miami Beach. I don't think I've ever actually stepped foot onto Miami Beach, but I love Florida. Like recently this year, I went to Clearwater Beach because my friend introduced it to me and she loves it. And I'm obsessed with Clearwater Beach. So is Miami Beach like prettier than Clearwater, would you say? I've never gone. right. Oh, you guys are still here. Yay, I did an hour and 35 minutes already, so I feel like the 8-hour mark. Like, goodbye, guys. No, I'll still be here for a bit, but I gotta go later because I have to go grocery shopping and cook food and stuff. Hence why you should check out my cooking playlist on YouTube. But yeah, what was I gonna say? I needed 8 hours, and I was like an hour and a half away, I think, from the 8-hour mark that you need to become an affiliate on Twitch. So I think I just hit that. So thank you. What if GME restores Blockbuster and completes with Netflix again? Oh, you mean competes with Netflix again? Anything is possible. I didn't even think about that. Honestly, that'd be pretty cool because I feel like maybe not exactly like what Blockbuster was, but what if GME? Because like, okay, you know how people are like, oh, physical discs are like done, and that everybody is only about like just like Spotify and just buying music online and whatever and streaming it. I don't think that's really true because I know a lot of people that are into like the giant, what do you call it, the discs, the old school, really large ones. Like even I bought one just for aesthetics. Like I bought a giant Taylor Swift. Hold on, let me show you that. Vinyl disc. Sorry, I bought this Taylor Swift vinyl disc, and I didn't even open it yet. I'm just look. It's like art to me. You know, I listen to the music on YouTube, but then I bought this one to support her, one of my favorite artists ever, one of her concert Eras tour this year. I'm so excited. But anyways, I bought this as like a collector item type of thing, you know, like so to say, and I know a lot of other people who are also like Taylor Swift fans, Swifties, bigger Swifties than me, that like buys this, buys her merch, buys her rings. Like this is her newest album, The Torture Bullet Department, and like she literally has like jewelry. I don't know if she has water bottles, but she has sweatpants, like everything. I feel like this is it's not done. Okay, I'm not sure if I want to have a DVD per se collection of like my favorite movies, but I definitely think it's like let's say GameStop with Jamie. If GameStop wanted to compete with Netflix but have like a physical location for people to buy like this stuff, but I mean technically you could have bought this at Target. I bought this at Target. Um, if they want to compete and have a location to buy like to sell games, or I think it's better honestly like going into the anime industry because it's huge and it's growing. And if they just it doesn't even have to be like a whole store. It could be like 25% of the store dedicated to like cute little plushies, blind boxes, whatever's in right now. Pokemon cards. I don't know, like anything One Piece anime related. Demon Slayers. Those can really make a lot of money, and I feel like that's the type of stuff they should bring back. Yeah. If I was at GameStop, that's what I would tell Ryan Cohen. Be like Ryan Cohen, you got to bring in the anime stuff. That's where the money's at. Honestly, I don't think I heard that in Roaring City, but seriously, game changer. But then again, this is not my words. This is what Roaring City said. Because you don't know what you don't know, basically, and just because okay, you could think like a billion outcomes, right? You're like, okay, maybe they're going to do this, maybe they're going to buy a Blockbuster, maybe they're going to buy out this company, or maybe they're going to include this, maybe they're going to buy Bitcoin. You could think all these things and still not know the actual answer because, like, going back to like the early 2000s, nobody would have guessed. Like, I remember like getting my first like iPhone. I wouldn't have guessed that one day I'll be. And at the time when I had my first iPhone, I didn't have like a MacBook, and I didn't have an iWatch. I didn't have any of these things, right? And then I would have never really even guessed it. I mean, granted, I wasn't like investing in stocks and thinking that deeply about the future of the company, but I wouldn't even guessed it. And I think most people at the time weren't like, oh my god, they must be making watches. You know, they must also be creating this thing called an iPad. You just don't know. So it could be exciting stuff. It could be exciting stuff if the team over there, if the board and Ryan Cohen does a good job. That is, there's going to be an angry group of GME investors who bought at 60, who bought at 80, who possibly bought in 2021 at like $100. That's going to be really, really pissed off if they don't do anything and they just sit on the cash without even putting it into like some treasuries or whatever. Because that's like the least they can do, right? Like $4 billion cash garners you a lot with this current interest rate of like I'm even getting 5% at like Robinhood. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But I'd be very shocked because again, like Ryan Cohen, so far from my understanding, Ryan Cohen has his own money in there. That's his own money. Wouldn't you want to? Like, I'm sure nobody hates money, so I'm sure he'd probably want to make more with the money. And the only way as a CEO to make more money is your stock should go up, right? So if anything, I feel like he'd probably want the stock to like 10x, and I don't think it's impossible. So like 8 billion to 80 billion doesn't sound so crazy in a world where Dog with Hat can get to top 20. I don't think it's top 20 anymore, but there should be more people like Elon. Where are they all? Nikal. So Nikal, certain words are going to be automatically held by the auto mod on Twitch. Just by the way, but I read what I read what you said. GameStop is now buying and selling trading cards, sports cards. Like I like the sports cards and the cards and stuff, but trust me, they got to get into the anime stuff because judging by the amount of stores and locations I've seen in just Southern California, people are making money in order to be growing these stores. If you're not making money, you wouldn't be expanding that much. So there's a market there. And I don't know if Ryan Cohen, I mean, how old is he? He's like 37, 38. I'm pretty sure he grew up in the world of like Pokemon, right? Or like he must have been young enough or old enough to have like at least engaged with it or whenever Pokemon Go at one point was really popular. You know what? They need to bring that back. Bring back Pokemon Go and then make it a little bit more interesting for people to like just get together and whatnot. Maybe at a GameStop. If they make Pokemon Go popular again, add a little twist to it, I will go to GameStop. Seriously. Even though I've never stepped into a GameStop. Still to this day. Like I'll support it in real life. Like they have to like make it fun, you know? Feels like a Friday, doesn't it? I feel like knowing the market's not gonna be open tomorrow, I'm like, eh. So yeah, I don't really do TGIF. So like I'm not really excited when it hits Friday. I'm sad that there's gonna be no more markets. GME is buying and selling Pokemon. Oh, One Piece, Yu-Gi-Oh, and other animes that falls under the non-sports cards title. Oh, so they're already doing it. Are they already doing that? Okay. Maybe I do need to walk into a GameStop sometime and see what they have in person. What if GME restores? Wait, Q2 is a difficult time of the year for all the markets, especially the month of May. The investor experts say May go away, meaning they sell during Q2. In my experience, I mean, I find this true. Okay, so Q2 is usually harder. Why is it that people sell in the month of May, though? I thought people would normally sell in April, like tax season, just sell and like pay for their taxes. May gray is a real thing, though. May gray as in like the weather. May gray, June, gloom. That occurred for like this year is actually not that bad. Last year in SoCal was really, really gloomy. It was really bad. Sandblast says GME won't make the same mistake as Blockbuster. I mean, let's hope so. By the way, GameStop right now, let's look at the prices. Pretty stable. I mean, I don't see anyone freaking out in this chat, so I'm pretty sure it's not at $20. Okay, after hours, I'm looking at this through Robinhood. We're at 24.56. And did we still not get the new short interest? Okay, let me just refresh Yahoo Finance for GameStop. Nope. Can I search? Is that even searchable? When does the SI update for GME? Don't see an answer. Let me know if any of you guys know this, because I don't see it. I just want to know how long it takes, because it's already June 18th. I'm trying to get the data that ends on May 30th. From May 15th to May 30th, I just want to know the short interest. Why does it take that long? Stephen Barry says in-person and online card game and digital game tournaments streaming on the platform. Cool. Next shot two will go after 18 million shares. Do you think growing kitty videos are still applicable to this market climate? It's a lot different than 2021, Motivating says. So the reason why I personally watch Roaring Kitty videos from 21 is not because I'm saying that just because what he says in 2021 has to necessarily apply to 2024, 2025, but I'm more trying to gauge his personality. Like I'm trying to gauge, do I trust him enough to bet on the man, as he said he's betting on the man that is Ryan Cohen, and he likes the stock GME before Ryan Cohen came along. I'm trying to believe that right now I like the stock, and then that's mostly through his convincing. Not that it's financial advice from him or anything, but I'm also watching it to be like, do I like him and trust him in what he says and connecting what he said in 2021 to how he's acting now to be more bullish on the stock? Does that make sense? Like I'm trying to see if I'm bullish on him. You're watching the videos. Yeah. But I'm not saying that I have to tie down everything he says. Like be like, oh, you said this in 2021, but you're not really doing this in 2024, and that I have to call him a liar or anything. And by the way, I didn't catch anything like that too. I feel like you could say something 3 years ago and then completely change your mind 3 years later. And if anything, that's being mature, because I feel like if you said something in 2021 and although life changes and your thought process has changed due to other factors, but you're still holding on to like the same old belief because you just are stubborn, that's worse. That's like worse in every single way in life. But yeah, and I'm learning a lot through his videos from 2021 in general. I feel like a lot of it applies to, it's timeless. Like the video that I shared yesterday of like on X and on YouTube in a short video format. That he says it's important to average in, average out. Like doesn't matter if it's just GameStop. It's just really just like in general you want to do that. Like I like that. I'm looking at some of the comments for my videos. They're like, GameStop is done. Yeah, okay. I mean, it might be done, but how do you know? How do you know until more time has passed? And really, what is more time passing for GameStop? Because I thought it was done like in 2021 of January, and then it wasn't done. And then 3 years later, it's still not done. GameStop is the gift that keeps on giving. And I don't know where it ends. But you guys are so bullish on Nvidia. Wow. Imagine if all the money and the bullishness from Nvidia like transfer to GameStop. How crazy. And can someone explain why crypto dropped that much? I feel like there wasn't a specific reason for it to have dropped that much, but man, I'm excited for GameStop day after tomorrow. And I'm mostly now scared and worried about my crypto positions. Like how much lower can it go at this point? And it's also too late. Like I feel like, I mean, nothing's too late, but I personally feel like I don't feel comfortable selling now when I didn't sell before, which is again like the same old problem they keep running into. Where I'm like, oh, I didn't sell this thing at like $10. Why am I selling it at $2? Nikel says, don't get me excited. Blockbuster was the shit. GME going retro. I know one thing. Wait, I forgot. Um, I think people want to go to a place and feel like they're a part of something, you know? I think GameStop has a future. But I'm not just saying this as in like, okay, anybody could have a future, like any brick and mortar can make a comeback. But the only main reason that I'm bullish on GameStop is purely off of like what's happening right now. The fact is, this stock should be, should have been $10, but it isn't, based off of nothing. There's no chess moves done right now. And I feel like it's a shorts trap. Like what Ryan Cohen did, honestly, is if I look at it in another, like I was pretty pissed, don't get me wrong, right after the shareholders meeting, during the shareholders meeting. But then now I'm like, it's a perfect trap for shorts. It is the perfect trap for shorts. Like if his whole goal is to get more, like, I mean, I don't think that's his goal, but like if if you wanted more short interest, there could have been no better board meeting than the one we had. Like that was amazing. They basically talked about, what did they talk about? I think the first, like when I heard them talk about like I think somebody tried to propose that we find out, is it, what is it, like the genders and the backgrounds of people, or I don't know if they said ethnicity, but just yeah, they wanted to know like more about the backgrounds of these people on the board or something, and I think it was denied. To your own DD entertainment purposes only, it's off my memory. I was like, oh man, we just want to hear the words "roaring kitty." Um, but yeah, I don't think that went through, and I feel like that whole shareholders meeting really just probably gathered more shorts. It's not bad. I don't believe anymore that short interest has to be 100% or even 90% for GameStop to necessarily go to the moon anymore, because now I'm more about the company and the future and just the hope that people may have on it, right? That could be really powerful on its own. And I think that's what Roaring Kitty, well, not, I think he said that in 2021 through his videos, that even if there wasn't such a high short interest, that doesn't change his thesis. Like it doesn't change anything. Nvidia might be keeping GameStop down. maybe, maybe there's too much people. Too much people buying Nvidia, not enough buying GameStop. I'm gonna eat some fruit. I trade stocks, and DJ Lorbuck says I trade stocks and crypto as digital nomad. In Albuquerque, New Mexico, digital nomad trip will be Boise, Idaho, August 2024. I haven't been to any of those places. It sounds like fun. I think Idaho is the one I always forget when you're playing those games, like category. I always forget Idaho. Maybe I could go there one day so I don't forget it. Oh, thank you, Sandblast. Where'd you get that information? How come I can't find it? The next short interest reporting date for GME is July 16th. What? What? Why is it not long? How does that make sense? Because like right now on Yahoo Finance, you just see the short interest for the 2 weeks of the first 2 weeks of May. Why is it that people have to wait all the way for July 16th? So you're saying that we don't get the short interest for GameStop from May 15th to May 30th. We don't get it for those 2 weeks for May until July 16th. So like about a month and a half after. That's wild. That doesn't sound fair. But judging by that, the short interest is growing right now. You won't find out for the last 2 weeks of June until a month and a half later. So that do I not find out about the short interest of the last 2 weeks of June until like August 16 or something? Well, I'll find out. We'll know when we know. Hi there, Jared. Ryan Cohen won't make the same mistake as Adam Aaron. Hope not. Oh, maybe I should have peeled my orange more. I like left all those little white parts, like the little white. I don't know what those are called. The white veiny stuff on the tangerine. Sometimes I try hard with my food. Sometimes I just eat it. But it's kind of bitter. It's like the tangerine was sweet, but the white veiny parts were not. Thank you, legendary FPS Viz. Thank you. I love that pair. It's so cute. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. All of you guys that are in the stream right now, we're we're all most likely on a similar boat of checking our portfolio every 2 seconds. Oh man. GameStop. 24.55. It's still down after hours, but I'm not too sad about it. Could be worse. Ooh. My Uniswap isn't doing that good anymore. Tezos and Sheep are doing better. Look at other ones. Ethereum still 3,484. Cannot make it past 3,500. Yikes. But to be honest, like Ethereum, as disappointing as it is, I did tell you guys that if you look at the 5-year chart for Ethereum, remember, like, okay, just look at the two top tips like of 2021. May 7th of 2021, it went to 3,900. Sounds familiar, right? Then it dropped, crashed by July, hello, June, July of 2021 to 1,890 before climbing within like less than 6 months' time to November 2021 to 4,600. So literally, Ethereum is just crazy. When it wants to move, it moves. And then when it tanks, it drops like 2 grand. So yeah, I remember talking to you guys about that when we were talking about the spot ETH ETFs. I'm like, I wouldn't be shocked if Ethereum drops to 2,000 because like it's kind of doing that right now. It went from like in 2021 in May 2021, early May, around 4,000 down to literally under $2,000 in July, 2 months span, only to pop off, take off to 4,800 by November. So, I mean, again, it doesn't mean that past performance dictates, future results, but it also could. So, I'm hoping that people who have Ethereum or other cryptocurrencies, hopefully you guys see that similar trajectory of like, okay, right now it's a major crash. It could possibly drop even lower, honestly, to July. Um, and I feel like if it's going to take off, it's going to be like August onwards to November. Like during August and November, Ethereum don't start moving upwards, pretty shocked. But then again, that was 2020. Technically, it should be 2025. So it shouldn't even be now. We'll just have to see about that. June, boom, Nicole said. I mean, yeah, let's hope so. Some of us are gonna have accounts. Some of us are gonna have $1 million accounts up in here. I can see it. And some of us are gonna live in a box. When I say some of us living in a box, I just mean me. Don't worry. Thank you, Jared. Thank you so much for the super chat. You guys enjoy the bubble tea. I love it. You guys are awesome. How did you know? How did you know? Is it all my bubble tea short videos? I can proudly say that I have tried majority of the boba that exists in Southern California. Almost everything. I may not have made a video about everything because I mean, like, I have too many videos in my drafts, but I've tried a lot. Usually, I like to try new flavors. So, like when I see like but they have to be interesting. It can't just be like all they have is milk tea boba and that's it. I like to try like really unique flavors. So anytime I see like a friend recommend or I see in like my friends' stories, if they have like a new flavor of boba somewhere in SoCal, like I'll drive like an hour and a half for it. I don't care. But thank you. I appreciate it. Even though I should be going on a diet, but that's not happening anytime soon. And by the way, for those of you guys that did not smash the like button already, it is free to do so. It really helps support the channel and your viewership. Ooh, okay, hold on. Oh, I love it. I just had this person. So on eBay, how it works is you list an item, but you could have offers, right? So you could just like put a price. You could be like, okay, I'm selling this shirt for like $200. Buy it $200 or don't buy it, right? Like you don't allow offers. Other times you could set a shirt for like $200 and then you could be like, okay, but I'll accept offers of like 50. And you can they can counter. We could counter back and forth. eBay kind of lets you counter like I think like 4 or 5 times before like it's just like it's over. And I love it when someone sends me like a offer that I already like. Like I'm willing to accept it. Don't get me wrong, but I'll usually like counter them just to try. Sometimes they get rejected and they don't buy the item at all. Other times I'll counter and they'll like accept it and I'm like, sweet. Kind of like the if you don't ask, you don't try, then you don't get type of situation. And usually I feel like my counters work because I'm not like really greedy with it. Like if I put an item for like $300 and they offer me like 200, I'll be like, okay, I'll counter them for like 240 or something or 230. So I'm like, I'm adding like an extra $30, but it's not like that bad. Let me do some. Let me incorporate some workout into my day. Holy crap! I used to do 10,000 steps a day. Now I'm like lucky if I can get to like 5,000 steps because I don't move around enough because most of my work is like on my phone. ETH is up 11.47% on the 1 month chart, but Ethereum Classic is down 16.46%. However, I think crypto is bubbling and about to pop any day now. DJ Larbuck says. Okay, what are you guys' predictions? Like, give me months. I want to hear like what month you think we're gonna take off and never look back again. Like, I want to know the where that point in time. Because, for example, like I'll never forget when Bitcoin was last seen at around $10,000, 9,000 ish, and it was like October of 2020. And at that time, I remember selling it and being like, "Oh, a whole Bitcoin. Okay, I made $2,000. I was like, I have so much money." And now I fully regret it. But and then you never see it at 10 grand ever again. So I cannot wait till like we actually take off and go on the rocket ship and go to the moon. And like you'll never see like Bitcoin under 100 grand again, or like you'll never see Ethereum under $4,000 again. That moment, I do believe, again, not financial advice, but I believe that moment will come. I just don't know when. I like to think that it's before 2025, but we might be kidding ourselves and it may only happen in 2025. Um, at least when I look at the chart through my own imagination, because I don't study charts, I feel like it's just more bullish. It's just more bullish every 4-year cycle. And therefore, it may take some time. We're so far. Thank you, Nicole. Already played all my XP. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you guys running my stream while you're doing other things. July 20th, 2024 will be the day. Juicy Drop says. That's a nice guess. Where'd you get where did you get that exact date from? I love it. I hope you're right. I mean, I'm not gonna YOLO like my entire account onto like Bitcoin or like Ethereum or Dogecoin just to see that through. But yeah, I hope so. Sounds about right. I mean, judging from what I just told you, Ethereum in 2021 dipped, like it hit a high, like a mid high, May, dipped down for July, and then took off to the moon by November. So I hope something like that happens, honestly. July might be the month. I mean, I feel like it would be happening like maybe a year early, to be honest, but nothing makes sense anymore. Because I thought everything would hit all time highs, to be honest. Even for Bitcoin in 2025, and here we are with the whole Bitcoin spot ETF. I do feel like even though Bitcoin did hit a new all time high this year of like what $73,000, it's like anticlimactic. It's not. It's not high enough. I think we need like more than $100,000. And I'm not even being greedy because I'm not even in Bitcoin, but I need Bitcoin to like carry the rest of the market, you know? Oh, here I go again. I forgot to do those squats. Who sold? Pitbull says, really? I think he sold. Who sold? Are you talking about, are we talking about, Pitbull, are you talking about Roaring Kitty? I don't think he sold if you guys are talking about. Oh, yeah, I don't think he, if you guys are talking about him, I do not think Roaring Kitty sold. Yes, Nuffle. I do have Dogecoin. I mean, I'm not going to share how much of Dogecoin I have, but I do have Dogecoin. Yes. And a bunch of other random cryptocurrencies that I cannot wait to get rid of. So pray for me. We see the moon sometime soon. I like to convert random crypto projects that I don't actually believe in and I just YOLO'd um, into a trip to France or Italy or something, you know? That's the game plan. Convert those coins into a trip. So motivating is asking me if he sold. I'm assuming you mean Roaring Kitty. Are you still going to be bullish on GME? I'm not gonna lie. If he sold, I'm gonna be pretty pissed, and I'll be my my bullishness will be diminished by at least 40%. But I'm still gonna be in because I think Roaring Kitty, if you actually watch like a lot of his videos, after like I think after about 3 hours, he pretty much had me convinced in his thesis, not him. And then on top of the fact that I know he's invested, that just made me more bullish. So I feel like if you kind of like think of it as like the salesperson of like a car or whatever, he explained the car well enough to me for me to just like the car. So I like the stock. But then because I also like him as a salesperson, I'll want to give him that commission. So because I like him as the call him YouTuber, whatever you want, or just the guy talking about the stock, he makes me more bullish about the car that I'm buying. That's kind of like how I see it. So I'd be upset. Don't get me wrong. I'd be like 40% less bullish if the person who told me the car is great doesn't buy that car and buys like an entire like a total opposite car. You know, if they're like trying to sell me an EV, but they drive like a nice vehicle, I'll be like, what? That's where the problem comes. I don't know if that makes sense. Oh yeah, I agree, Jared. If Roaring Kitty sold, and we all know, hi there, Luke's car and stocks. If Roaring Kitty sold, we would easily not go to 10 because, like I said, like I think people don't realize that the fundamentals literally changed. Because if you look at their balance sheets, they went from like a billion to now having $4 billion cash. So you cannot undo that, and therefore I feel like it's not going to be $10 anymore. But yeah, you're right. I totally agree. $15 would be like probably the floor. But what do I know? I didn't study. I didn't study business in school. I'm just going along. I'm just making things up as I go and learning as I go. And I feel like so many people are giving credit to Roaring Kitty. That's why I wonder if like Ryan Cohen is by any means like feeling like his thunder is being taken. Because think about it, Ryan Cohen bought the stock as well before he joined the board, before he became CEO. Like Ryan Cohen also, like, I don't think people give him that much credit, but he has the vision. And it's like Roaring Kitty is the one like the movie's being made about. The movie Dumb Money was not made about Ryan Cohen, right? It had like, I don't even think it had any mention of Ryan Cohen, to be honest. Did it even mention Ryan Cohen? Anyways, I probably have to rewatch Dumb Money. But I do feel a little bad about like for Ryan Cohen because I'm like, man, the dude's so smart and he's like doing the right things. He's also trying to save the company. But like, why is no one giving him that much credit? People are hating on him so hard. And I'm like, damn, sucks. But yeah, I think even if Roaring Kitty's out, I still be pretty bullish about it as long as also Ryan Cohen's in. Because think about it, like Roaring Kitty was really bullish also like because of the man, because he thinks Ryan Cohen's the man. Is this Dogecoin Asian girl? Well, I'm an Asian girl and I do have Dogecoin, so yes, I guess that wouldn't be false. I'll take that as a compliment. Um, wait, hi, welcome. But yeah, can you explain Juicy Draft why it's gonna be July 20th, 2024? I'm just curious. So some of you guys think that Roaring Kitty sold. Interesting. You know what? I'm gonna do a tab. I do not believe he sold, but what I think he sold his call options either, but he did. But I mean, like, why wouldn't you? Right? Hold on. Do you think RK sold all his stonks in GME? First, we'll ask that, and then I'll ask you if he sold a portion. I honestly just don't think he sold because like that's a lot of conviction. Um, Buying over $20 and increasing his average buy-in price. He did. He increased his average buy-in price when he bought after he sold those call options, those 120,000 call options, right? That's pretty bullish to me. And considering GameStop is not under $20, I don't see why he would sell, unless he's only trying to sell to gather up more shorts and then buy all back in with cash when it's like $15. That's the only play I see at hand here. Let me know what you think. I don't think he sold motivating says. Everyone 100% says no. I didn't learn to trade from school either, Jared says. I just learned from my mistakes with AMC and trading on panic sales of tech stocks 2022. Oh, you panic sold in 2022. Wow. And bought Tesla, Google, Amazon, and Meta on the floor. Oh, nice. Oh, so you bought it. Okay, you didn't panic sell. You bought the ones that were panic sold. Man, I wish I bought it. I mean, I bought in 2020 when everyone was freaking out about the pandemic. So I felt like that was like my best trades ever. Like just not being scared. I wasn't really I was like, we're just going to bounce back. But I think that's like the crazy optimistic part of me. I had no idea what was going to go on during the pandemic. Like that's before we did lockdowns and everything. I was like, we're going to come back. How is America not going to make a comeback? I'm like, that would be like the end of the world if we just like let the pandemic destroy us and like there's no stock market. I'm like, how is America going to survive? How are all these rich people going to keep getting rich if there's no stock market? That was like my entire thesis. I was like, I'm going to buy a bunch of stocks right now because we're not going to actually stay in forever. And we're going to somehow beat this thing because the rich people have to keep being rich, you know? But I wish I bought more in 2022. To be honest, like I was really silly. Like I let it affect me in 2022, I think. I let a lot of the news in 2022 affect me because I watched all this stuff where like you had Goldman Sachs, you had all these economists and like what do you call them? Strategists, analysts of banks and hedge funds and CEOs. They all came out and they were like, "We're going to have the worst crash that America's ever seen." going to be way worse than 2000. And I'm still here waiting, like, when is that happening? Like, that didn't happen yet. And I feel like I got fooled into not buying more on the dippity dip. Okay, wow, we still have 100% on no, so I hope you guys are right. I hope you guys are correct and we actually don't see Roaring Kitty sell anytime soon. But I forgot his average. Do people know his average in here? I'm gonna go search that up. Someone must have posted it. Roaring Kitty buy in GME average now. I wonder if that's on Google. Hmm. Okay, I see a post from Bankrate that says, based on the figures, Gil will remain profitable on these recently announced stock and option transactions as long as the stock remains above about $21.94 per share. So he'll always be in the green as long as it's over 21. I don't know how factual that is. I want to see the screenshot. Wait, did I not save the screenshot? Hold on. Pretty sure I saved this. 2685. Oh, thanks, Nicole. I'm still trying to find it though, because I swear I took a screenshot. I'm pretty sure I put it under my favorites. My phone is just so full of like random stock stuff, Wall Street bets, Reddit stuff. I have to like search through it to find something from the past. Hold on. I got this. And plus the fact that I have like 1,000 billion videos on here. Ooh. Okay. I will find it better. How long it takes. No, I don't see it. Okay, hold on. I follow this person called Roaring Kitty Tracker. I bet they have it. Hold on. Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah. June 13, 2024. He updated and showed that his price paid is $23.41. Is that what you wrote? No, Nicole. This is what I see. Price paid $23.41. So as long as GME stays above $23.41, he'll still be in the green. And when he posted this on June 13th, the price was $29 though. And his portfolio was valued at 268 million. So obviously that's much lower now, but still above 200 million, I believe. My math is terrible, but you could do the math. Actually, we'll do the math together. So that's the post from Roaring Kitty Tracker. Oh, I don't want to refresh that. You can go and follow this Roaring Kitty Tracker person. They basically post all the stuff from like Roaring Kitty, and see his value. His gain is 51 million. His portfolio value 268 million, but that's only when the price was last $29. I think he uses E-Trade, right? So that was that. And it says he had 9,001,000 quantity, and it was at $23.41. That's what he paid for. So yeah, guys, let's see, 9,001,000 shares. Let's see how much money he has now. 9,000,001. Wait, hold on. 9,001. I think I'm doing that right. Yeah, 9,001,000 shares times, how much is it right now? It's like I should put more focus on my own portfolio, not his portfolio. But 24.55. Oh, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. My math is also not that bad. I said that he would have over 200 million. So right now, this is how much money he has in his account. If he still has the 9 million shares, he's got $220,974,000, which is not too shabby, you know? I don't feel bad for him at all. That's not bad. That's not bad. I mean, especially considering if we think about the fact that he supposedly had only $50,000 starting, that's a pretty sweet deal. $50,000, 200 million. You can't even win the lottery for $200 million because I recently went to a gas station and I saw the pricing for like lottery, whatever, Super Lotto, Mega Million, Powerball, right? They're all like under 100 million. And even if you won 100 million or 200 million, you still have to pay like 50% in taxes or whatnot. So that's like only 100 million. The fact that this guy has 200 million is insane to me. I honestly think he's probably going to wait for 2x, and I think that's possible. Like, I mean, no, 10x. Imagine if he waits for 10x, his $200 million portfolio would then go to, well, GME first off would still be under $100 billion. It's not too unrealistic if you think about meme coins and stuff, and collectively how much they're valued at, in my opinion. And then if you do 10x from his portfolio, that'd be 2.2 billion. And then from his perspective, let's say you pay 50% in taxes. I'm just like, over exaggerating, but let's just say you pay the tax man 50% plus, right? And then you still have like $1 billion in just pure cash. That's insane. And that's the future I want for him. GME will hit 50 to 70 within a week. I hope so. I mean, by then I will automatically sell my position because I already have those covered calls. But I wish you guys luck. I know you guys have those call options. I actually bought more call options on GME, so I have reason to want GME to go up. As long as I give myself like up until October. That's like my soonest expiration is October of 2024. Like, I'm gonna need GameStop to go at least above $30. I hope. One can hope. But even though I'm pretty confident it's gonna happen, I'm a little bit scared. Mikkel says, Ryan is already so rich. He seems genuine. Like Ryan Cohen, right? Okay, so you like, so who do you guys like more, Ryan Cohen or Roaring Kitty? Governments will go after the miners first. Yeah, governments will go wherever the money's at. That's what I think. Why do I keep stopping? It's like I did like 8 squats and I just paused. Like naturally born lazy, man, I swear. I don't like to move. I would like to pay for like an Equinox membership, but they're like $300-400. Like That's expensive. But I went to Equinox with a friend, like an ex coworker actually, and she got me like a 2 or 3 day pass, and it was so much fun. Like they have really really good instructors over there that like can teach you dance classes or like high intensity. I forgot what HIT stands for. High intensity something another I training. They're really crazy workout classes. But yeah, I like those. I like to think that one of these days, when I have my life together, I could be a daytime trader live streamer at like 6 a.m. every day to like 9 a.m. And then afterwards, I go off and hit the gym and work out before 12. And then afterwards, I don't know what I would do afterwards. But yeah, that's the game plan. That's what I want. That's goals for me. I think everybody like has like this vision they have for their own future, but only some of us like actually work towards it, and most of us are just like, okay, that's just a dream. It's like a dream within a dream. And I'm not really working towards any of that, to be honest. I'm just trying to like make enough money to feel like I have the freedom to possibly do those things. And then once I have the money, I have to decide, do I actually want to do these things that I just told you that I feel like I want to do, right? It's like, anyone got AMC? I do, not financial advice. What I could do with 11 million. Oh my God, Nicole says. What I would do with just like, gosh, oh my God, it was $5 million. I remember like when I used to bartend as a teenager, and like this doctor guy came in, and he was like, he's like, oh, I make like $300,000 a year, or was it 400,000? I forgot. But he was like, oh, I'm like, oh, that's nice. And then he was like, oh, it's just like he has so much debt that he doesn't feel rich. And I'm like, well, what would you need to feel rich? And he's like, I need like $5 million. And this was like years ago. But I feel like it still applies today. Like 5 million. And then I was like, oh, and I didn't understand compound interest at all, like at that age. So I was like, okay. I'm like, well, 5 million sounds like a lot. Cool. I'm like, why is that? And he's like, oh, well, if you have $5 million, you just put it in the bank, and you'll automatically just get like money through interest. I'm like, oh, that's nice. And I never at that time felt like I could ever chase that. I just like $5 million, even $1 million, like for like a 19-year-old is like, you can't comprehend that much money. Um, and what it could do in the real world. Like even when you think you know it's a lot of money, because I feel like I wasn't stupid at 19, like I still knew it's a lot of money, but I'm not capable at that age of knowing like about compound interest and the stock market, like what can the S&P 500 do for you, like anything, right? Or your own personal investments, or maybe moving to another country. Like there's so many things you could do, and real estate investment. I just didn't think about any of that, and now I feel like I'm actually trying to chase that. Like I'm trying to have one day a $5 million portfolio. And if I do, I think I'd just be creating more and trying to blow it up to like 50 million. And then basically be like Warren Kitty. Hey fam, hi there to the moon. Welcome. Most $1 million traders are in for a few hours and make over $1 million a day, Stephen Barry says, because their positions are so big. When the stock goes up, make an extra few million a day, like this one Japanese trader. I don't know which Japanese trader you're talking about, but I do remember seeing a Japanese trader dude like do an Instagram post or whatever, and it's like some guy, he's like very young in his 20s or something, and he apparently made like, yeah, became like a billionaire just trading stocks. I mean, I'm sure there's tons of people like that. Not tons of billionaires, but tons of people who are like millionaires trading every day, and like all they do is day trade and don't go out. Pretty sweet. I wish that was me. But some people have their own algorithms that they don't sell through courses or through YouTube or share with anybody. And then others, I feel like, just have their own strategy. They don't like, they can't really explain it to you what they're doing. They're just good at doing it. I bought the dip, Julie says. Which dip? The GME dip or the crypto dip? Because they're both dips right now. Ethereum, are we dipping again? Okay, yeah, that little tick up for all of the crypto just didn't really work out. We're like kind of moving down again. Oh man. Guys, I'm scared. I'm really like thinking Dogecoin's gonna hit 10 cents again. I mean, I've already lived through it because like the scariest moment was like, was it 23 or 2022 when Dogecoin hit like 5 to 6 cents? I was so pissed. But I don't know. I'm wondering if like we're gonna get there again. What do you think? I'm gonna ask you guys a poll. I know not everyone has Dogecoin, but like maybe for those of you guys that do have Dogecoin, can let me know. Where are we headed? The Dairy Queen dip. Oh man, I haven't had Dairy Queen in so long. Don't make me want Dairy Queen. I'm such a fat ass that like the other day I was waiting for dinner, but you know, like SoCal, everywhere you have to line up these days. I was waiting for dinner and I had to wait like 45 minutes for my spot. And I didn't, while I was waiting, I was like, I don't know when we're going to eat. And so I saw nearby like Burger King and I'm like, I'm going to go get some ice cream while I'm waiting for my dinner. But I haven't seen a Dairy Queen in a while. So I need to get Dairy Queen. What I like about Dairy Queen is like, first off, real dairy. In a lot of ice cream places, it's not like real dairy. But I like, it's silly, but I like the shape. Like, it's cute. It's I don't know the shape of it. The way that they do it is it's not like a swirl, your basic swirl. I just think I love the roundness of the Dairy Queen ice cream. Am I the only weirdo that likes that? Like, I will buy something based off of the shape of it. The taste is great too. Don't get me wrong with Dairy Queen. Hold on. AMC is just not moving. I mean, it's not going down after hours too, is what I'm seeing, but it's just not really moving. Captain Crunch, welcome. Thank you. I love you guys for watching my live streams, honestly. Like, I don't deserve you guys. Oh, you know what I haven't done today? Oh, you know what I'm still waiting for? So my magic 8-ball. It's coming. It's coming. I order my magic 8-ball. I'm on my way to become the next Roaring Kitty. I'm just kidding. But until then, anybody got a question? I actually love this thing. So yesterday I was just like chilling by myself and I started to ask it a bunch of questions. If you have a question for my, I don't know what to call that thing. It has ask, mom, pray, sell, buy, yes, no. I think those are the options on there. But yeah, if you have a question, let me know. I'll ask my magic little, I don't know what to call it, magic little silver ball thing. I have questions though. Will Roaring Kitty sell any of his GME shares before the end of 2024? I feel like he'll never see any of my live streams, but if he did, I would die. I was so like, who is this loser using this wannabe magic 8-ball about my trades? Okay, so yeah, I wanna ask. I don't have Uno cards. Yes, you're right. I need to buy Uno cards if I want to become the next Roaring Kitty and bananagrams. Anyways, but I have Scrabble. I have like a very old Scrabble board. Okay, so my question right now is, will Roaring Kitty sell any of its 9,001,000 shares by the end of 2024? Not there, no spin. It says, oh my god, guys, it said no. It said no. Guys, if he doesn't sell by the end of this year, I'm gonna laugh so hard. Because that means my little magic silver ball thing place over here. That means it worked out, man. It usually doesn't give me a distinctive answer because I asked a bunch of questions yesterday and it kept saying pray, 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 ask mom. So that was like the best answer I've got. And I believe it. I believe it. Who knows? Maybe he wants to, like, what is he? He's the second largest single shareholder because the other one is BlackRock and something else, right? Because he's the fourth largest shareholder of GameStop. But in terms of just by himself, I think he's just under Ryan Cohen. I don't know how many shares actually Ryan Cohen has. I'm going to have to Google that. Or RC Ventures, I think. Would that be under RC Ventures or under Ryan Cohen himself? Nicole, I only watch your live streams for the free popcorn. Where are you getting free popcorn, and why aren't I getting any free popcorn? You guys are hilarious. Oh, and a red headband. I don't think I have a red headband. I have a green tie, but that resembles more like Slytherin from Harry Potter. So I'm gonna need to buy. Yeah, you're right. I need to buy a red tie. A red tie or a red headband. Just put it around my. I'm gonna do it though. I'm gonna do it if GameStop can stay still at like $69. But then I'll be sad because then my covered calls would sell, and then I'd have to try and jump back in. I'm pretty sure if it stood still, even with all the halts that you know are definitely going to happen, like if GameStop could stay still at $69 during regular trading hours for like 3 days, can you imagine the amount of people? Like, first off, it would be all over the news, right? They'll be like, meme stock no more. Roaring Kitty, trading genius. How is he doing it? And all this crazy stuff. I swear that would be the future if we could hold 69 for like multiple days. Hi there, Flagmaster Jenny. Welcome. I hope I said hi to everybody. Hold on. Sorry, I'm also trying to do work at the same time. Trying to be productive. Trying to be productive AF. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna actually search how much shares does Ryan Cohen have in GME? I mean, we know he has. He should have. Huh. Oh my God, I just typed in how much shares does Ryan Cohen have in GME, and the top stories, one of them 2 days ago from Investor's Place, the title runs, "This is why Ryan Cohen should short GameStop stock if it were legal." GameStop shares tumble. Yeah, that'd be insider information if he shorted it and then, said a bunch of bad news. That'd be terrible. Hmm. So Vanguard, it says who are the greatest shareholders of GME. I've seen this through Google. It says Vanguard Index Funds has 23 million shares. Vanguard 24 million, 24, around 24 million plus. Where's Ryan Cohen's GameStop? Oh, there's Fintel reports. All right, let me look. GME. GameStop. Okay, I'm reading this through Fintel. It says GameStop has 505 institutional owners and shareholders that have filed 13D/G or 13F forms with Securities Exchange Commission. These institutions hold a total of 94,237,000 include Vanguard Group Inc., BlackRock Inc., IJH, iShares Core S&P Mid Cap ETF, State Street Corp, BTSMX, Vanguard Total Stock Market Index Fund Investor Shares, NAESX, Vanguard Small Cap Index Fund Investor Shares. Okay, and just keep, there's a lot. GameStop Corp institutional ownership structures show current positions in the company by institutions and funds, as well as latest changes in position size. Major shareholders can include individual investors, mutual funds, hedge funds, or institutions. The Schedule 13D indicates that the investor holds or held more than 5% of the company and intends or intended to actively pursue a change in business strategy. Schedule 13G indicates a passive investment of over 5%. Oh, okay. So I guess the difference between 13D and G is that G, you're just doing it, but you're not trying to make any like changes in the company. But 13D means you do intend changes. The share price of June 18, 2024 is $24.69 per share. Blah, blah. Okay. No, it says on here on Intel. The filing date of June 11, 2024, Form 13D by RC Ventures, which I think is Ryan Cohen, right? Ventures? Why does it say ownership percent negative 18%? Ownership percent is 8.6%. Oh, it has that triangle. I don't know what that means. So sorry. Ryan Cohen's ownership percent is 8.6% as of, I guess, June 11, 2024 of his 13DA form. And then Vanguard is close, but it's at 8.33%. BlackRock is at 7.40%. And I guess that makes Roy and Kitty like the one right behind it, is what people are saying. Latest shares. Oh, Ryan Cohen's got 36 million. 36,847,842 shares. Yeah, no. Roy and Kitty is going to need a lot more money to get to 36 million shares, right? I mean, do you guys think one day he could have more than 36 million shares? How much would that even be? He has 30, 36, 36. Let's just say he has 37 million shares. He wants to take out Ryan Cohen. For Roy and Kitty to have 37 million shares, time, let's just say it gets to $30 one day, he can still afford it. He's gonna need $1 billion. He's gonna need 1,110,000,000 to buy that. That's hilarious. But that's like me, propping up the GME stock as if he would be buying at $30. Like, let's say all pans out well and we stay actually above 29 and we're like $30 and he like eventually wants to buy more or something like that. 1 billion. One would need to beat out Ryan Cohen's position of 37 million shares of GameStop. You're going to need $1 billion. At least 1 billion. Yeah. And I mean, you would buy even more. You'd be able to buy even more at today's prices of like 25 instead of the 30 that I'm priced it in. Yeah. Intel's pretty good. I don't really use it before, but that's pretty nice. Hi there, cool dude. Are you still holding Uniswap? Yeah. I wish I wasn't. It's one of those things that I FOMO back into after making money. And now I'm down. So I'm just going to have to hold it. Uniswap. Uniswap breaks my heart right now. When the chattering gets crazy, sell your position before 2 a.m. Just saying. Are you talking about GameStop? Is that what you're talking about? I mean, we're not gonna. The market's gonna be closed tomorrow, so for me, I'm excited for tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, technically, I guess Thursday. Thursday, 1 a.m. We'll see what happens. I mean, he didn't tweet anything today, and to be honest, I think the next piece of information we're all really waiting for the stock to do anything would be from Ryan Cohen or just from GameStop to release some little tidbit of like information that they're like what their next move is. Or just say like even if they're gonna invest like 10% of their cash flow into Bitcoin, I feel like people are gonna be like bullish about that, right? Now you have $4 billion. Can you do something with it? Just anything. Any moves at this point I feel like would be positive. And like, yeah, and it's like, you know what? You know what's beautiful? If they announce that they are gonna go and invest in crypto now is actually perfect because crypto's down. So it's like if you put $4 billion into like ETH right now, let's say we take off to the moon after like spot Ethereum ETFs, then hello money. Not financial advice. But that's what I would do. It's like if I handle GME's finances, I'd be like go broke in like less than a year. By the way, guys, thank you for those of you guys that smashed the like button. We're doing wonderful today. You guys are doing great with the smashing of the likes. I didn't much. I mean, granted, it's a very long stream. Other one. Shoot. I said I was gonna go and buy groceries for my soup. So give me. I'll do this for. We'll be here for a little longer, and then I gotta bounce. See what longer. Yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep tonight happy because I really, I really was worried today waking up. The day after a less than colorful shareholder meeting, I thought honestly we were going to go down, and it did well. Be right back. Gotta check something. Sorry, guys. Okay. I'm trying to figure out something. It's with my e-commerce business, and it's taking me way too long. So I'm gonna end the stream, but I appreciate every single one of you guys being here. Smash the like button. Hopefully, next time I see you, I will have a magic 8 ball on hand. But love you guys. You guys have been great. Thank you for my Twitch people who actually are supporting me on both platforms. Really appreciate you guys. I'll see you when I see you. I'll try to do a stream tomorrow. If not, you'll definitely see me on Thursday. And hopefully GameStop will be $69 then. Bye. All right, ended it over there on Twitch. I think. Hold on. Bye, guys.